So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Gumshoe since we couldn't last time. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it just stepped the chief prosecutor as confessed to the crime. She said she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was fake? True. Okay, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lena Sky's sister. Well, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fate. Huh? It's just sensitive issues with us these days. Really? So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Well, nothing really. They took me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Yeah, what did you do? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. The only highest ranked people being led into criminal affairs. Now, the lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting nobody know us rank and file detectives at all. None of you? I know there's a Hunt and Child, but isn't it a little odd? So anyways, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Is there anything else you could be doing? The chief had placed himself as directing this investigation now. An officer marshal was assigned to the underground parking lot. Sir Marshall. With that, I think about it, Emma did send a note that marshal guy. Patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Alright, I'm gonna see what else we could do in here. Summon this little guy here. Huh. I was wondering about that. Done the blue badger. And my masterpiece. Made this Detective Gumshoe. The chief threw together some designs I just did my dame bow. Nice work. The battery powered so it could go anywhere. And no switch so it just dances and dances until the battery dies. Poor blue badger. Faded to dance until he drops. Now I'm gonna present Goodman's idea. Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is detective's ID guy. You can't just keep that, you'll turn it into the police. It's people like you that give me so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his guard a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. Wait, didn't you work together with him in the... Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's why I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Top down one. So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground when I found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was evidence transferred for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferred, Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... Or is that chief prosecutor Sky called him out there in the parking lot? And Lena's confessing as much. See. Hey, that's it. That's the chain of prosecutors award that Mr. Edwards got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations. I was wondering why the award is shield. And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you later. Probably he's forgotten. Oh, it's proud of Mr. Edwards for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. Let's see here. Mr. Edwards and Mr. Char stabbed with Mr. Edwards' knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edwards. So, and the car and the knife do seem a little well organized to be a coincidence. For Mr. Edwards. What the hell happened? I have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edwards. He's in a tough spot again. It all started with that murder of the defense attorney Hammond. So I guess everything went downhill from there. But Mr. Edwards was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edwards. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there was always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edwards has always been an unusually strong tie to the department higher up. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. An idea was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say that the only reason he took this case because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who had to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edwards is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know? Thank you. Aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who's... what's his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall is just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and I'll let you explain the crime scene, maybe. Perhaps that's a sailor? Does that like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal? Okay, let's see. I guess we moved to the underground parking lot. Like the investigation is still going. I have to begin back to the shop. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in that pit until the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dream tonight then. Oh, still here. Ah, hello. Why the spies looks? Did not mention? I got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. Man, how many guys does she have? What happened to the security guard? Unless she's like in one of those relationships where they see other people along with them. You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of the crime scene. you mind reading this for me? Was this? I warned you. Fan letters to me go right to the in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction for Detective Gumshoe. Maybe we can investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog? He's holding the birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of the introduction. It says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. That proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. I guess I better let you on then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. It's mind me. Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our road strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Let the self-police investigations are settling land. Well, that's right. What'd you say? I won't be needing this anymore. The introduction of the narrative. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Goodman always die young. Remember that, partner. Can you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Angel Star. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here is the autopsy report. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention it. Potsker and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on the case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. My sister called the victim here the day of the murder, right? Here's this parking lot? So it seems like calling on a man to shoot at high noon. Oh well. I don't mean the offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives until 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh really? Now he told me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? I think it's why you did it. So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short in hand right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, nothing important at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he ran with that Edgeworth, huh? Edgeworth. That cow dog's been kicked out of the cattle run by an order of the chief of police. He just doesn't realize that. Detective Gumshoe kicked out the investigation? So, yeah. Now we got all these. Oh, there's an object here. It's like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else that it belongs to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Right, let's check it out. And that's a bar trap. check out mine. It's a pink princess dress. They're hard to come by, you know? These series are popular with the kids. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? This phone keeps a record of the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button and display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check out this phone. To the owner of this phone called up my except for the phone to turn his like before she presses the button. Hey, that song, I know that. What's going on over here? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on that phone there, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyways? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belonged to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? That's my sister? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. The last call was made right when the murder occurred. It was like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that detective, partner. Said the guy who was from my LA. Ties at the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record. Okay. What's this? It looks like a note of some sort. Looks something written on it. You're right. Let's see. 67S122. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell off his pocket when he was killed. Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edward, not Wright. I'm sure Edward doesn't know what that means either. I'm gonna talk to this guy now. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edward himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided. My many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah? How can you say that? You and my sister, Is there something between this cop and her sister that we don't know about? Apologize. Something must have been done to me. Maybe it was that dry wind that blew through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and rushing testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. Rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything on them. If you follow the rumors about Edward to their source, you find one person, but they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person. Who? hate to say this, but it's your sister. She's better Lena Sky. What, my sister? Edward can't wrestle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. So were you saying Edward was making deals to win the trial? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere, everyone knows it. What? Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edward? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note for the victim on the cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? The only thing that's still bothering me is that Lena's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can't guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yeah? I know that song your phone plays when it rains. What? It's the Still Samurai theme song, isn't it? The popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang that earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. The detective was murdered and the suspect is top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe I don't know everything that went on here. Oh man. Not looking good at all. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button below and subscribe for more videos to come. See you guys later. Bye guys.